Could have made any sperm fertilize any egg so that you would have been born in a different time. He could have made any conception process happen so that your children would have been born to different parents. But he called who he wanted. The revelation of my life was to believe that God wanted Steven Furtick to do what he gave Steven Furtick to do. I didn't know I was chosen. Let's do the math on this real quick. The first four, we'll read the names and then we'll talk about it. These are the 12 he appointed, verse 16. Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter. James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. That's the two dudes that are represented in Matthew 20. But he called those he wanted. And to them, he gave the name, let me try to say it right. Boanerges. Boanerges. Holly asked me, because I grew up in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, why do you call everybody Bo? It's a southern thing. Did y'all do that in Valdosta? They didn't call anybody Bo in Miami, but it was like a Moncks Corner thing. We give nicknames, just call each other nicknames, you know? Jesus did that. He would nickname people. And he called Simon Peter, Petros, rock, right? He gave these brothers, the sons of Zebedee, only thing we know about their family other than that they had a kind of pushy mother. Talk about a helicopter parent, you know what I'm saying? She brought her sons to Jesus. These are grown men. And their father Zebedee was a fisherman. And Jesus, when he was starting his ministry and inaugurating his kingdom, the kingdom of God, showing the invisible kingdom in a visible way, he chose and appointed and called to him those he wanted. And through all the options that he had, he chose 12. And 2 of the 12 that he called were called, Jacob is the Hebrew name, but we translate it James, and John. John, you would probably know more about because he was the one who stayed at the cross. He called himself the disciple that Jesus loved. So he did not struggle in the self-esteem department. But what you might not know about him is that he had a nickname called Boanerges, which means sons of thunder, which is a weak translation.